Good morning, Andy. How you doing? I'll be right there. How are you doing? Okie dokie. Sounds like a plan. All right. Let me go ahead and get this thing started. Maybe. I don't know. Good morning, everyone. Hey, Mary. Hey, Nicolique. Hopefully, I said that right. How is everyone doing? Oh, sorry I'm running late. It's been a rough couple days. But we're doing good now. I'm waking up. Maybe. How are you guys doing? I always have the paper that I write on. I always have a notebook by my side, no matter what I'm doing. Whether I'm watching TV, watching a movie, ideas come out about everywhere. So I always have a notebook. Oh, okay. It's just Nicole then. No, we didn't end up, at least not. I didn't feel anything, and I didn't feel anything after I went downstairs. So I don't know. Um, there was one at around that time, but it was far away and it was small. So I don't know if I was just feeling it or whatnot. Hey, Blue, how you doing, hon? Welcome, welcome. What's going on? So yeah, hope everybody had a good weekend. Me, I just been resting. I had problems with my spine, and it decided it wanted to tilt on me the other day. So you see me moving around, just don't pay no mind to it. Uh, when my whole spine shifts, my whole rib cage shifts, so it's uncomfortable for sleeping. Let's just put it that way. So yeah, shall we get going and get into the conversation? I will be putting up the link so people can come up. Oh, nice, Nicole. That's always a good thing. That's not bad at all. There you go. I like hearing that. I like hearing that. Awesome sauce. So today like I said, I'm going to be putting up a link later on. We'll get through this segment first, and then if you want to share, if anybody wants to share, you know, any stories or whatnot, if they have that pertains to this or whatnot, let me know. So today I wanted to talk about something that I've been noticing more and more in the paranormal. Not just with me, like I haven't had big ones happen, but I've had small ones happen, and I've talked about them before on here about the little bursts of light. Now, I'm not talking about orbs or anything like that. I'm talking about flashes of light that come from nowhere and can light up a whole room. And the more and more I read about it, the more and more I see stories coming out about it. Have you guys heard of anything like that happening? And I'll show you an example. There's only one video that I know of, and that's because they could have it doing on command. Yeah, it's a very weird phenomenon. And the only reason I wanted to talk about it today was because, like I said, I've been reading more and more about it happening to people. And it's like, what is it? Is it a portal? Is it a vortex? Is it what? You know what I mean? And I was watching the whole Conjuring house, and they have that there, and I seen it happen. And it's like, oh crap. Okay. So to give you a little example of what I'm talking about, let me go ahead and share my screen. And this is it's a teaser for Chad's video. But let me go ahead and share this so you guys, so watch your ears. It might be a little bit loud. I know my mics have been loud lately. Okay, so this is taken while it was happening, but hold on one sec. What is going on? Why is it like full screen at no controls? There we go.
Entity that allowed its voice to be heard, an entity that would reveal its own name.
As you can see, there's no shadows. This picture was taken right in the middle of one of these flashes, and there's no shadows.
That on countless occasions allowed its unique abilities to be filmed.
Thanks, sir.
Hi, Anahara.
Oh, no shadows. I didn't cast shadows.
Did you guys see that? I'll play it one more time.
Voice to be heard, an entity that would reveal its own name.
I do readings on Tuesday.
On countless occasions allowed its unique abilities to be filmed.
Thanks, sir.
And that's the lights I am talking about. Like, people are seeing those. There we go. People are seeing those all over the place, and I'm hearing about them more and more and more. So I figured I'd take a little time and talk about them. Have you guys heard? I mean, obviously Nicole has. That's awesome. I'm glad I'm not the only one that's heard about these. Have any of you guys heard any of these? Or is somebody talking about them? Or you know what I mean? Let me go ahead and Yeah, but the thing of it is, they're not like bolts. It just, boom, happens. It just happens, which is, it's wild to me. Now, see, I've talked about the ones that I've seen. I've only seen little mini ones that look like lightning bugs, right? But I'm in Alaska. We don't have lightning bugs up here, as far as I know. But I've seen them to where, and it's funny because Eddie's validated it. It's very weird. And this is what makes me think they might be like portals or vortexes, is because when we lived downstairs, I was sitting on the bed. He was laying on the bed, ready to go to sleep. And he's laying on his back and he's laying there with his eyes closed. And I just happened to be looking because I'd see these things pop up here and there and everywhere. Right. So I was actually, I can't remember what I was listening to. I'm sure a podcast of some sort. Um, and I was Googling balls of light or little specks of light. And all of a sudden, I seen from where I was sitting on the edge of the bed. I wish I could show you guys, but he was laying in back of me, his head over here. And I saw one out the side of my, like my peripheral vision, right? When I saw that, he goes, "Who's standing over me?" He saw somebody. As soon as I seen that light, he saw a person like hunched over looking at him backward, from the edge of the bed looking over. Did you, Mary? Mary said, I just read something about that the other night. Andy, you saw that too a few nights ago, remember? Yeah. We got a similar thing with the lights like lightning. Yeah, it's as bright as lightning, but there's no streaks, no nothing. Right, Nicole. Yeah, I can understand that. To you, it felt, see, when I start seeing them, I feel electricity. I feel like not a static charge or a static buildup. I just feel like different, I guess. I don't know. um, but yeah, I feel like kind of like, you ever gone outside in like electrical storm and it's got that, I don't know, that creepy, not creepy, I can't even say creepy, but it's just got that static feel to it. Gotcha. Okay. Yes, indeed. Tingling. That's why I call it lightning bolt. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. It now, like now, if I feel that, I would know what to look for, at least to me. You know what I mean? Before I'd feel it and be like, well, we have an electrical storm. We don't have those up here. Well, I should say we do have them up here, but those are thunderstorms to them. And maybe that's what I'm missing because I get charged from a thunderstorm. Thunder and lightning storm. I get a charge from it, and we don't have them up here. Sucks. I miss a good lightning and thunderstorm. Yeah, we don't have them. New York has them, obviously, but we don't have them here. Somebody goes, "Oh, we're having a thunderstorm," and it was like heat lightning and maybe a little rumble, and it wasn't even like a scare yourself rumble. It was a little rumble, and it's like, that's it. And they're like, yeah, that's our thunderstorms. Hey, Mark, thank you so much for liking the stream. I appreciate it. Yeah, yeah. Hope all is well with you. But yeah, it was like, that was it. And it's like, yeah, that was it. It's like, wow. Okay. So I'm going to read a couple stories that involve this lightning, or this light, I should say. light flashes with eyes closed. This is coming from creepyhollows.com. I often see tiny lights, and that's why I got this one, because this is what I say. Hey, Pammy, how you doing, hon? Hugs to you. Well, yeah, that's you, Andy. I wouldn't be running naked through a lightning and thunderstorm, but sounds fun. Light flashes with eyes closed. I often see tiny light spots, sometimes even with my eyes closed, but these were much larger. First time, 1 to 2 weeks ago, I don't remember exactly. I was falling asleep, my eyes closed. Suddenly, I saw or sensed a large light flash. It seemed to be a few meters away from my bed. The closest thing to it would be like someone had taken a photo using the flash. The light also seemed to flutter a little. If I remember, light is something like a wow, tongue twister, a fast fluttering and then a large flash, but it all happened very quickly. Next time, a couple days ago, I was again relaxed and close to sleeping. I was praying like I usually do, trying to before falling asleep, and I sensed a similar light flash, and it was very close to my head. I remember what I was saying when the flash appeared, but it's a little too personal to share. I don't know if it was related because the first time I saw the flash, I wasn't praying or doing anything special. There is no other sensation with it. I didn't feel either joy or fear, just a general what the F was that. I assumed that it was one of my spirits, maybe an angel, but I'm not sure because I didn't feel the slightest elevation in mood like I often do when seeing one of those similar light spots. It's hard to say if I saw these large flashes with my physical eyes, like you can see bright light with eyes closed, or my mind's eye. And that was his take. Hey, Mike, how you doing, hon? Thank you for coming on in. So that was his take on it, and there was I think people just get more excited when he was talking about the angels. Yeah, because they're talking about guardian angels manifested. But I don't think that's what that is. I mean, although it was very interesting. Apparently there was a thing on Life where the minute like you conceive, of course you can ask a question. Always allowed to ask questions. The minute that you're conceived, like with the egg and the sperm joining together, there's a flash. Okay. Apparently. I haven't seen the video. And then when they were talking about like the Shroud of Turin, or Turid, that the images, the image of Christ on the shroud was done by like a flash something. I forgot what they said exactly. So I wonder, I mean, I don't think it's all that, but I wonder if it's like that's what it has something to do with, if that makes sense. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty interesting. Now, this person had a blue light that lit up the room. Please answer what my wife and I saw in our bedroom. We both startled in the darkened room by an extreme bright flash. It appeared as a blue color. That was my initial impression, and I also had the impression that it was rectangular in fashion. We were both very startled and stopped by what we were doing, immediately going to the spot where we thought the flash had started from. From our above our bedside table, we looked for any electronic devices cell phones, camera, etc. The only thing that was there was a lamp, which was off and only produces muted light. And that's the thing too. As bright as these lights are, I really don't think a bulb could do that. I mean, it would blow. Do you know what I mean? If it got that bright, like if there was a surge of that light through a lamp, the light would blow or even shatter. Um, the only thing there was a lamp which was off and only produces muted light and a simple digital alarm clock. The light appeared to come from 2 feet or so above the table. The bedroom had blinds drawn all the way down. Has anyone ever experienced this kind of flash? I would think my own retina's flashing, but we both saw it. Hey, Eli. Welcome back, Mike. He's over there on D Live. But no, I mean, yeah, it's wild that he saw a blue light flash. I've only seen him clear. Hey, Delta. Hello, my bug. I've never heard. That's the only story that I've ever heard. Oh, cool, Eli. Cool. Good luck. Sorry, guys. I'm just reading Nicole's. What do you think about can look someone up? What do you mean can look someone up even in another country? What do you mean by that, hon? It might be that you're just opening up more too, if that makes sense. Like things are happening in concession with each other. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean when you say your guides and your gang. Yeah, that's what I do. I do this thing where I'm like, protect, and they all come. Okay, so do you think you called something to you? Like by accident? I mean, you might be opening up more, just seeing different aspects of things, if that makes sense. Gotcha. It was in England and you're in Belgium. I get you. I get you. It could be. It could be that you were just watching that stream and like different things are happening. Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah. At least you're not scared. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Welcome back, Pammy. That's a good thing. I mean, definitely. I think fear is our worst enemy. But it could be trying to the way I look at things is when spirits are around and whether they're in haunted objects or in a haunted place, they know who they can talk to. You know what I mean? So like the spirit can when I mean, I don't know for sure, but I know my take on it, and I think a lot of it has to do, hey, Shrimp Shack, it has to do with, like, they know who's gifted, or well, we're all gifted, but who's awakened from the gifting. Um, and like they want to get, most of the times it's they want to get their message across and want to be seen or heard. Do you know what I mean? So they'll go to the person that they think will deliver that message, or at least can hear them or see them. So I mean, it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise, and it's like I call it a bully. I wouldn't say necessarily a bully, but can you imagine